Eye of the Tiger. Welcome, welcome, guys.
Hello,
We are
everybody.
here. We have a couple people we know are going to be out, a couple we don't know about. Susie, as you already know, is not feeling well, so she canceled her stream. She's in bed. And Robert had a dinner, and now he's got connection issues. Eric has connection issues. Ethan, we didn't hear from. Who's left? There's one other person. Can't remember. Anyway, if somebody
Ed.
pops. Ed, yeah, and Ed's not going to be here unless Kansas City starts losing, so we'll find out pretty soon.
You might just pop in to give me shit. We're winning and then leave.
I hope. That'd be cool. So who's in the chat? Let me see here. I didn't get to look at comments for all this fighting pregame here. Fish Central, Lori, welcome. Matt, Liquid Zoo. Ain't she a beauty? Huh. Jenny Lynn, Eduardo. I heard you've got a video out. Holly. Same people talking. Michael Long Family Show. I like that name. Paul McCarthy. Howdy. Skull Aquatics. More of the same. Dee Dee, what's shaking, girl? I should say lady, but she probably liked the girl. I think that's everybody. I want to get all the way down there, though, to be sure. Levi, howdy, welcome. Adele, I bet your ears were burning just now.
Yeah.
Scuba Steve, O's Aquatics, welcome. Degenerate, Mr. Jason, welcome. And Lori, and that reminds me, seeing Jason, we have several channels we're trying to promote them getting subscribers for various reasons. They all have their own reasons. How's that, Skipper? Liquids, yeah, you like that? Banoski, howdy. Dang, these people be talking a lot. See, that's why I want y'all to let me go, and I keep trying to fight and get away from them to get in here, and they hang on to me and pull me down. Mississippi hippie, howdy. All right.
No.
So
We try to tell him to start, and he doesn't want to listen.
All right.
Codfather.
Hey, does my new name show? Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Bobby Bacala, the Codfather.
Along with your sweatband live with StreamYard.
That needs to go away. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can take it away. You just have to do it in your settings. You pay for it, so.
Yeah, I was changing a bunch of settings, and I was trying to put something else up there. And what about a banner streaming on the bottom? Is it on there?
No.
Wonder why.
Don't play with the buttons, Bob.
I've been playing with the buttons. If I give them $12 more, I want all the buttons I can get.
Well, yeah, but we've all seen what happens when you press them.
Yeah, I know. Well, you see what happened here.
Yeah.
So Paul is the one that gave me the Bobby Bacala name. So I researched that today after Furlow told me earlier that it was The Sopranos. So I found out all about who he was. Hey, Only Oscars, welcome. Hey, Matt, welcome. So, Pam, what the hell are you doing?
I'm just looking at all this stuff on the screen.
What's on there?
Well, you got a live with StreamYard up in one corner over your head.
That's why I want
and
that
you got
there.
a little box beside me that says StreamYard live show.
That's StreamYard messing with me there. I'll get it out of there. Not in this month, but I'll eventually get it out of there. Lumpy Dog, the usual suspects. Yeah, I forget what I was trying to put my logo down there, and it wouldn't let me use my logo the size it is, so I've got to resize it or something.
Oh.
That's what that was.
Finicky.
That's what that is. Careful, Matt. Dee Dee said hello. Chewy. Huh?
Adele's asking what's that clicking.
Oh, probably Milo's nails. He just had them did when he was in to see about his cancer that he don't have. Is it Milo walking? Y'all can hear that?
No, it's like a pen being clicked. Yeah, we can hear that.
Good. Good. That's just if you're paying attention. Wait till the crickets start singing.
That's way better than that damn pen.
Fine.
Well, that's the reason I won't wear the Bluetooth headphones I've got anymore, is because the microphone was attached up here, and as I'd move, my beard would rub it,
Oh,
and you'd hear it. And so, okay, headphones and camera mic.
yeah.
Back to the good old wire. Yeah,
Hey, Levi.
you see how that works.
Comes out of your beard. You got to fish it up around.
Yep, you got to go from underneath and
At our art board meeting, little art board meeting we have monthly, one of the members had to call in at the last minute, and you could tell she was rubbing her phone around on the bed or she was in bed sick, but I asked her just innocently, Kayla, are you rubbing that on your beard or what's going on? And they didn't think that was funny at all.
Oh.
What? They may have think I meant another beard. I don't know after I thought about it, but nobody laughed. I was like,
Oh, man.
well, no humor at all.
Oh, exactly.
Levi thought it was funny. There's the Yazzie. Let's wait for a while, Yazzie. An hour's a long time to smell your poots, your farts. Yazzie doesn't farty poots. So I'm waiting to find out if I'm still going to be able to take Yazzie and little Rocky at the ARC for dental exams and cleanings and all that in the morning, because people are freaking out at the ARC. They're asking me, are you going to be able to drive on the ice? What ice? It was 2 inches of snow.
yeah, nothing's on the road, is it?
The one that's there at the ARC tonight said the roads were icy, and I'm like, so how did you get there? And she was wanting salt to pour on the sidewalk, and I'm like, calm down, just don't walk on the sidewalk, walk in the grass. She put out some cat litter that'll be a mess.
Yeah.
Instead of salt.
Yeah, cat litter works, but it makes a gooey mess.
Well, it's a 50-pound bag that we can't use because it's the clay, not the clumping. Rest in peace to the amazing Betty White. Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Adele.
absolutely.
And I didn't want to do the whole thing about Betty White. I just wanted to kind of mark it and have it in the thumbnail and all that. But, guys, some of you know and some don't. But her whole life, she's done things to help animals and animal rights. They say, and I'm not talking about rights, but, the way animals are treated and cared for and promoted.
In fact, I think that even they've said that any flowers, anything, donation in kind to your local shelter, I think is what what they have said for Betty White. And that's amazing.
Yeah, it is. That's what she would love. That's what she always had people do. And Pam's having a special stream at 10 Eastern tomorrow for that purpose. Pam, do you want to talk about that? I hate to interrupt your gazing at the icons, but
No, I'm just having a stream tomorrow night, and we're going to it's kind of a national thing to donate to the shelter. So I'm going to have a stream tomorrow night, and we're going to focus on seeing if we can get some donations in Betty White's name to the ARC and to the shelter that Sandy supports. Is it in Mexico or South America?
Mexico,
which is a really good shelter. No kill shelter, and they rescue dogs off the street and get them doctored up and in good health, and then they fly them to new homes in Canada and the United States. So it's a really good shelter to donate to too. They got hit by a hurricane last year, and it just totally destroyed all their buildings and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's
they were by a little
well,
creek, and it really turned into a huge river and
yeah.
washed most of their building away. What didn't get blown away.
Hmm.
That's
So
just,
that's what the stream tomorrow night is going to be, like a fundraiser for the shelters in Betty White's honor.
and if you don't donate to the Ark or to the shelter in Puerto Vallarta, see if there's a local shelter you could do something for. And they also want time and supplies and lots of stuff besides money. So
Yeah, I tell you what, guys, I've got a little bit of a story for you. This take a few minutes. Several years ago, I was hunting down a friend of mine's dog that was taken to a shelter by his brother. Um, he lived with his brother. His brother had young children, and he couldn't keep the dog, but I could. So I decided to go hunt down this husky, um, and save her from the Humane Society. Um, or cause we didn't know where she went at the time. We so I went on a search, and the first place was McCamey, the local center here in Chattanooga, a no-kill shelter, so they say, but nah, no, not so much. They do have the facilities, so but um, we went, or Tammy pulled in, and I decided to go in and walk through to see if I could find her. And I came out crying. It's not the state of the dogs there. The dogs were very well taken care of. Let me stress that. It's the sadness I felt in these dogs.
Yeah.
Some people feel the emotions from animals. I'm one of those. Um, and those dogs were not happy there. Um, I never was able to get his dog. And in fact, he stopped me halfway through because he requested that I didn't. He knew she would find a good home. But he didn't want to see her and the pain of that. And that I understood. So I stopped the search. But from that point on, I decided, okay, well, we need one more dog for our dog. Um, and first place we went was to a shelter. Um, no more will I ever buy a puppy. Um, can't do it. Not after walking through that shelter. If you ever want to buy a puppy, walk through your local shelter one time before you make that decision. That's all I ask of you. It's that simple. You'll change your mind.
yep, there's a
Yeah.
lot of great dogs that are in shelters, and a lot of people have the preconceived idea that it's because they were bad dogs, couldn't be housebroke, or there is a small percentage of dogs that get surrendered for that, but it's mostly because somebody's allergic, their situation
Yeah.
changed, their social, somebody's allergic, they got married, just all kinds of new baby, all
You
kinds of
know,
stuff.
Bob, the Ark, actually took two of my chihuahuas. Uh, Probably about 20 years ago, I was going to drive a truck, and I was forced in a situation. I had to hit the road.
Yep.
Um, Economy was changing. Actually, it was about 13 years ago. It was 2008. Economy crashed, and lifestyle changed, and I was in a bad spot, and I had to find a home for these dogs in order to do things right. So, but yeah, the Ark took my two babies. So I've been in that position, and those were great, great dog. So don't just assume there are bad dogs there. There's some
Right.
real good dogs there, but they're
And a
just
lot of
scared.
people just want a pedigree dog or a purebred dog. Well, statistics say that 30% of dogs in shelters are that they're pedigree and purebred. So there's no reason not to check shelters out when you're looking for a pet. No
Liquid,
excuse.
Liquid
No,
Zoo.
no, none at all.
Liquid Zoo has a most recent rescue. It's an 80-pound German Shepherd. It's
Oh wow.
wrapped around his arm with his head on his chest.
Oh, how sweet.
My next one, it's going to be hard to find a rescue, but this is my bucket list dog. I've been around so many and never had one of my own, but I want a Dane, a Great Dane.
Yeah, that's going to be
Um,
hard to find in a rescue.
yeah,
Well, you'd be surprised.
There's
yeah.
there's a
Fortunately, there
Great
are
Dane rescue.
rescues, and they are very strict.
Yeah.
But I I can match the requirements with house, yard, and all of the above.
A good
So,
friend of mine is on the board of the Great Dane Rescue, the Tennessee or whatever one, and she's on the board and she fosters for them.
oh
She
wow,
lives here in Cleveland, so
Ooh, there you go.
if you need a
yeah,
shout out,
that's one on the list.
her name's
Um,
Rachel Veazey. Yep.
that's one I may talk to you about in the future.
All right. Dee Dee was pointing out that a lot of people, Dee Dee gets down, Betty, when it comes to the animals. She was saying that a lot of people are just selfish and they do it on the spur of the moment or a whim or like a Christmas gift and all that, and then they get rid of the pet when they realize they actually have to take care of it or spend money on it. That's been the last 2 years one of the most common surrenders we've had is I just can't. And we all try to be like little case managers or social workers and see if we help them for a month or 2 months or 3 months with food and give them donated food that we can't use. So we're looking to give it to somebody else. Sometimes that helps keeps the pet there, you know. So we try to keep them at home. We're not just trying to get dogs and cats, you know.
Yeah, and that's another thing to remember is oh God forbid, guys, you lose a pet, um, and you've got leftover food. Don't throw it away. Take
Yeah,
it to your local
exactly.
shelter.
We get that
Um,
all the time. Sometimes we can use it, sometimes we can't, but we
yeah,
find somebody that can if we can't.
Yeah, when I lost Buddy, I had 4 big boxes of biscuits, doggy biscuits, and I took them over to the shelter.
I've even had people bring me at a fish store um, pet dog snacks. They had lost their dog and didn't know what to do with them. And in fact, I think I gave them to you, Bob. It's probably about a year and a half
You
ago.
did give me, yeah,
Year ago.
yeah,
But so I knew right where to go with them. Hopefully, the art could use them.
right. We never waste anything, that's for sure. Every now and then we'll post on Facebook if we need to make room with stuff. I don't like to hoard stuff either or let it go bad. That's a sin, I'll tell you. We'll post, we've got food today, come and get it, you know, and people do. Hey, Kirk, SSA. Brandon, I did pop in on your premiere Friday night.
He's saying he had a live today and nobody showed.
Who, Brandon?
Yeah, Minister Brandon.
Yeah. Wonder what time it was. I didn't see it. I was trying to catch up on my Instagram stuff and Facebook and do water changes, which are I'm in the middle of still. Get 80 tanks, they said. You'll have fun, they said. Right.
How about her?
Right. I tell you one thing, taking care of snakes is a heck of a lot easier than taking care of fish tanks. A lot easier. If you have to compare. I mean, I love my fish, but yep. Today I only found one dead fish. When I only found one, but going around, it's kind of like a fish store, I guess, Rob. You have to find the dead ones before they float out and somebody's looking. But it was Mr. Red, the one Betty, your friend from PetSmart. He lived, I guess that's been 6 or 9 months now. And I thought he was an old beta when I got him. But I found him today, what was left of him. He's in this platy tank, so.
Yeah, that's one of the things you see in a fish store. It's almost guaranteed to see about a 1% loss per night.
Yep.
That doesn't sound like much, but if you start thinking about there's 100 tanks in there. So easily 1,000 fish in there, if not more. That's 10 fish a night.
Yeah.
And that adds up. And so when you walk into a fish store and you see a single dead fish in a tank, don't let that scare you. That could be from any number of reasons. That's one of those 1%. But you see more than one of the same species, certainly be concerned. You see multiple species, definitely be concerned. But yeah, typically you're going to see fish die, and hopefully the fish store employees, when they see them, grab them. Unfortunately, I've had to grab them right in front of customers, and you can't hide it. All you can do is, oh, we lost one, and you pull it out and say,
Man
excuse
down.
me, I'll be right back.
I put mine in with my crayfish tank.
Yeah,
Got that taken care of before it settles to the bottom.
Yeah, I do that from time to time, but I don't want to overfeed clamps and Claude. Um, you guys have all seen how big they are, but uh, 10 fish a day would be quite a bit, especially when they're more on the vegan side.
I only need this morning I needed like 6 more people to watch that video, guys, of to have 100 aquatic aesthetics. I did that whirlwind. I didn't mean to be that way. I just had 3 different places to go the other day. So, and I didn't mean to do videos everywhere either, but I ended up doing a video each place and enjoyed it. And ended up buying something every place. I'm like, I need to get my butt back to
Yeah,
the house.
yeah, and in fact, Tammy said something about you bought the 500 milliliter prime, and you would have loved the 1 liter. We had one.
I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Even the video I mentioned on it.
Oh,
That
okay.
I got it, and I said I would love to get that, but I didn't want to deal with divvying
Ah,
it up and all that. So, yeah, I could pour it back in, I guess, but Lola was the ugliest dog in the bunch when they brought them out, but that changed when I held her. She's beautiful now. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll have to see if I can't get you a pump lid for
Oh, that would be
1
nice.
liter, and then you can
Yeah.
just pump it out as you need it. You never take the lid off.
Right. That would be great because I have to take the lid off each room I'm in, and then I'm like, "Where's the lid now?"
Yeah,
It's
and then
usually
it
one of the cats.
crystallizes on the outside over time, and
Not mine
yes,
because I go through a bottle of it every 2 weeks. So,
true.
but I know what you mean. Yeah.
Hey, Bob, real quick, I got a question for you. Totally
Uh,
unrelated, but are you still seeing low pH water in Cleveland?
Not right now. It hasn't. I haven't had that problem for a couple of months or so.
Okay, okay, because I had a
Not
customer
right
from
now.
the area with a similar problem to what you had. She's tanks at 6.0
Mm.
or less, because that's as low as my test will go. Um, and couldn't figure that one out. And then she said Cleveland. I thought, oh,
I'm wondering
oh,
if I even have chlorine in it right now because I thought I was using pH regulator on the goldfish because I almost always use it on them. And it wasn't. It was a saltwater product that looked the same, and I picked it up. and put it in their water as I was changing their tank. And then I realized later what I'd done, and they were fine. So I'm like, well, there was no chlorine in that water, evidently.
There may have been some fish, particularly your larger fish, are more tolerant to it for a period of time. And over that period of time, the chlorine will off gas as long as it's not chloramine. If
Yeah.
it's chlorine, it will off gas within 24 hours or less. As long as they can survive that and the toxicity of it, then they will survive.
Hey, Mountaintop. Yeah, they did great. I mean, they were fine. It's my sixth big comet goldfish, so. But it's just a 39. They're another group that's waiting for an upgrade. The Amazing Diver Man. Welcome. I don't know who that is. I don't know. I'll be checking out the channel though.
There's
So-
Big G.
So, how many of the people in the crowd have got snow, and how much snow have you got?
Ooh,
That's
probably at 3 inches right now. Climbing.
And real inches, not AOL inches.
Right.
well, the funny thing is, just to give you guys an idea of geography from me and Bob. Some of you may have seen Bob's video he put up earlier called "Let It Snow," where the snow's coming down and it's laying probably a half inch, maybe quarter inch thick at that point. It's still raining right here, and I'm 20 miles away.
That's crazy.
Chattanooga is a geological oddity. We are in a valley surrounded by multiple layers of ridges that if the weather comes out of Nashville, it will not snow here. As a kid, I remember watching the weather and waiting for the snowbird report of the schools closed. And I look at it and I see the radar, and I literally remember seeing it. Here's Chattanooga, solid green, everything else white.
That's crazy.
Any weatherman that can predict the weather in Chattanooga can write his own ticket anywhere in the world.
Yeah, I'd say.
Now,
It's-
Montana and Wyoming doesn't really even have snow days. They don't shut down the schools for nothing.
Well, you're prepared.
I've driven my daughter to school in the middle of blizzards. I took her to school one morning and the janitor had to stand at the door and open and close the door for everybody because it was minus frickin' 50 degrees and they
Well-
still had school.
Well,
How do you
Pam,
keep the
you
water
remember that
running?
first snow of the season that nobody drives in because it's wet snow and it's very icy and slippery because the temperatures are just changing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes
that's-
that happens, but most of the time when it snows here, it's already well cold enough to make it not that way.
Exactly. Well, the snow here, when it does, and the rarity of when it does, that's the snow. That's the only snow we get.
Yeah,
So when people say
That's
the
the
people
same
in
thing.
the
I
South
grew up.
can't drive in the snow,
Yeah, I grew up in Oregon, and I sit here now and watch people laugh at all the wrecks and stuff when it snows in Oregon. But it's totally different snow. It's
yes,
wet
it
snow.
is.
It's wet and it's slick.
Uh-huh.
And here,
You
the
drive
snow,
over
and
it.
it sounds stupid to say dry snow, but the snow here is dry.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
it's you can't even hardly make a snowball out of it because it's so cold and powdery.
Pam Fishy
But
Mom
it
wants to
blows a
know,
lot, and you get total whiteouts when the wind blows.
was the school uphill as well, Pam?
Yeah.
Hey, Geek Boy. Hey, Daniel Bliss.
Yeah, that's very true. The snow here, when it does snow, you drive over it, it packs down into ice immediately. The snow up north or out in your area, you drive over it, just packs into hard packed snow.
Yeah, and it
Um,
also, and like I say, the worst is the wind blows here all the time too. And when the wind blows,
Ooh.
you can have a total whiteout real fast. I mean, like a total whiteout where you can't see your hand in front of your face because of the blowing snow.
Diddy said, were you barefoot as well?
Of course.
I had a glitch on my stream earlier, and it's -30 in her part of Canada.
I saw that. Dang.
Oh,
Oh, Mary Page Flynn, thank you for the 99 or the dollar super sticker. I can't see what it is. I'm not allowed to push buttons right go look. Actually, I can't look on here with that going off the screen.
it's
Thank you.
emoji with the sunglasses.
Oh, you about need them around here right now with the snow. I'll tell you, that's bright. I could tell when I woke up it had snowed. It was different than the sun, you know, even though I had the curtains closed. So bright. That's a cool feeling when you're a kid, you know it. So bright. Look at all that. October's storm of 13. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
7 fully stocked. Yes.
Where's Diver Man from, I wonder?
I don't know. I've got to go check them out.
Diver Man was down in, he did go off Coachella last year. He's in Texas.
Okay.
No, I'm just guessing because of that. I remember that. That was recently, that incident in Texas with the ice and stuff. That was last year, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, that was just last year, that big thing. But the blizzard, what was that? The blizzard of whatever.
93.
Yes, I had just had back surgery and just got home, and I wasn't supposed to be up. You better believe I was up.
That was bad. When all that melted, oh my God. Our lake that we have here was up over the bridges. It was crazy.
Well, I'll tell you the effect of the blizzard of '93 had on me. I was in Chicago. Now you're gonna think, oh, Chicago, '93 when the blizzard came through, you got nailed. No, it totally missed Chicago. But I was in the United States Navy with direct deposit. My bank was First Tennessee here. And there was so much snow that it collapsed the roof of the building to the main ATM processing center.
Oh,
So, for the next 3 months, I had no access to my paycheck.
Oh God.
And it was a every week thing for me to call the bank here in Chattanooga from Chicago and say, okay, now this was '93. We didn't have Venmo and all that. Western Union me money right now. And every time they'd want to charge me for it. And nope, this is not my fault. I can't access my funds. What do you expect me to do? And with enough argument with the bank manager, they transferred the funds.
Hey,
But
Rob.
it was every week.
Danikin, Lori's reminding us that Danikin's Aquatic goes live after this 20 minutes. And there's a link there.
well, her brain must be linked to mine, and that's scary thinking because I looked at the time. I was like, oh, I got to find that link. Forgot she was in play, and there it is. That's scary.
Well,
That is
know,
scary.
I got a tattoo here. Well, hold on. We'll get the camera here. It's a little wizard with a crystal ball.
Yeah, it is.
You don't tattoo yourself with something without reason. And people had those connections. Trust me. It's there. It's not that maybe you, them connect. Oh, sorry, I lost my headphone here. Okay, sorry, couldn't hear there.
Yeah.
But no, not saying you.
just did some wizard stuff and froze up.
Yeah. Too much magic. Pam, how is Star doing?
She's doing good.
I'm beginning to. I haven't seen her like in 6. Hey, Rosie. In
Yeah,
6 or.
I'm gonna do a little video, a little
I
short
think.
on her here in the next couple days.
I think you got rid of that dog and you're just playing recording of her.
Yeah, right.
She recorded it months
Hey,
ago.
Rosie. Uh-oh. Rosie, come on. Makeup, where you going? Look at that butt. Jeez.
This feels
Why
like
you
deja
drop me?
vu, but you two are on the opposite sides.
Do what?
I says feels like deja vu, but you two are on the opposite sides.
Get him, Pam. Get him. Here you go, Kit Skipper. That
Why
was
would
her
you
little
do that to
tails.
the cat? That poor cat.
She came up here wanting me to hold her like a baby. She weighs
No,
14 pounds.
there's no tail on that cat.
She was born that way. They're all born that way. Her kittens were that way. It's a Japanese bobtail. Look at that butt. Ooh, did you see that?
Yeah,
My electric just flashed. I've got
maybe that's what happened
2.
to him. I'm the sergeant of arms.
Have to go around and check every. Hang on back now. Every one. One of the reptile tanks didn't come back on in here.
It must be getting windy where you're at then.
Yeah. Hey, Monica Lynn. That cat.
And poor people
If she.
down south, South Carolina and Georgia, there's a lot of people without power right now.
I know. We're usually pretty good here. I mean, snow and even tornadoes. It's usually not that long, but if I have to, I can use my truck, as a generator. It's got all those plug-ins I've never used, but
Oh, that's kind of cool.
yeah, I've got cords to plug into them, so just in case. Hey, Alec.
Your kitty muffled.
Shocker. There. She's just purring away like she's a little kitten.
The amazing time we go into a line.
Actually, we can hear the purring really good. It's your voice is muffled.
Now, is that better?
You can put it back.
Huh? We'll knock you out, Skipper, twice. Come to you, get another one.
Oh my.
Oh, woo, that's awful. 250. She's going to start working on me now. Oh. Yep. Yeah, I hate if it goes out. I do have a gas fireplace, but I haven't had it on in a while. So if worse comes to worse, I could try it. I was going to say something about Star, and when the power blinked, I forgot it. Oh, well. I hadn't seen Mary Page in a while. Now that I'm looking up there and seeing her one loud purr.
She's still pretty. Yeah.
Rosie, look up here. Show them how pretty. She's a big girl.
I forget where she's living again.
Ted Cruz went to Cancun. Bring the purr back.
I hear the purr.
Yeah.
I don't. My furnace is on.
She's not brave enough to come in the bedroom at night because of Yazzie, but she sleeps right by the gate, right on the other side. And as soon as I get up, she starts, give me some food, give me some food, give me some food. Don't you, baby?
Well, thank you, Still in you, for the $2 super chat.
Who was that?
Still in you.
Oh, yeah. It jumped on me. Thank you, Still. What's up, Taylor and friends? Ladies and guys, thank you so much. And when I said that name, that dog jumped at me. Jump down, Rosie. Go on. Pull my ears off. That felt good. Both of my eardrums came out.
You got to put them back in.
Come on, Yazzie. No, my real eardrums. He heard me mention his name and he came. So she had to go. There we go. Dang. I'm going to have to start having. Oh, he needs to look at him, Pam. Oh, there's Pam. He doesn't believe it. He gets to watch it again with the sound on when we do water changes. He'll sit and watch it. There's Pam. Look here. See Pam? There she is. He wants the sound too. Yep. He wants all the Pam he can get. What time is it now?
Lumpy. Was that
Okay.
ball hip? Hopefully he doesn't fall down and can't get up.
I'm going to tell you all this because, oh, that light just came back on good. When I went in the ark yesterday evening, it was raining and kind of snowy, you know, that drizzly stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they put the rug away from the door. And I'm like, why do y'all put it 3 feet over? Well, because we step over it. I'm like, I don't know why you step 3 feet. It goes at the door. Don't you know my ass busted right there on the tile? And I was not amused. And I could barely get around. I mean, it hurt me. It hurt my back and my hip where I had surgery. And I had to use a freaking wet broom to walk around because my cane was out in the truck. And I know it's, you know, old people jokes and all that, but I am getting old. And so that was totally needless. And so I messaged them and I said, guys, we got to keep this rug. And they're like, well, we need a bigger rug. And I'm like, no, we don't. We need to put it where it goes. The first 2 steps you have to take are on the rug. Damn. Oh, The Amazing Diver Man. Loving, seeing recurring guests cross over to all these other fish tube shows. You guys are doing big things for the community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're the fish fam for sure.
Oh, do I have a dog or cat? I got 3 labs. No, they were not rescued.
Well, why do you have to say labs? Couldn't you just say 3 dogs?
Well, that's what they are. They're labs, all 3 of them.
Well,
Mother, father, and one of their puppies. I kept.
I'm teasing you.
Boy, them,
Yeah,
I left them out a couple hours ago, and they went freaking nuts out there in that snow.
I bet they loved it.
Oh, they did. And then my neighbor lives across from me, across the street. They just got a husky this year, and they left it out with their lab that they got off of me, and they were just going crazy. They were having fun.
What are you doing, Yazzie? You never try to smell my face.
Hello, 3G. Thank you for coming.
Howdy, 3D. 3G, I mean 3D. Time for that other cup of coffee. Labs love snow. The littlest, oldest Chihuahua I had that was the most recent one I had passed from old age, Rico. He was 18. He loved the snow or the rain. I couldn't get him to come in. The others would be like, we're not going out there. He loved it.
We had I also had she had a Rottweiler Bull Mastiff when I moved in with her. Then we got a pit bull. And the one year it snowed so deep, our poor pit bull had a hard time, jumping into the snow because it was pretty deep here that year.
Yeah.
But the Rottweiler Bull Mastiff, man, he loved it. He went nuts in it. It was pretty crazy. I didn't think he would though, but he did.
I had an English Mastiff was the best guess by the vet and the groomer. English Mastiff and Bloodhound named Libby Lucci. She was the neighbor's dog, and she kept getting over in the pound. They would pick her up. She didn't have a tag. And the 3rd time I sprung her butt out of there, I kept her. I didn't even let her go home. But she was a great dog. She was 160-something pounds.
Yeah.
Got bone cancer. It sucked. She was a great, great dog. She was getting older, but I was going to say what I forgot was Monica Lynn is there. Monica Lynn Plants. I placed me an order to Monica Lynn. So I saw Susie Q's unboxing, and I'm like, somebody's backstage.
Probably been there for 30 minutes.
No, it's Rob. Skipper.
Hey guys, sorry. Bill Gates decided my computer needed to update.
Oh,
There you go. There you go. Tell him
I've
what
got it
you're.
set do not update on its own, and somehow it just decides to just stop working
Yeah.
and then says you have to now.
Mm.
Well, anyway, Monica messaged me and said she didn't send the plants yet because of the blizzard. She's in North Carolina. I think it's worse over there.
They're getting a lot of the freezing rain and stuff there, ice.
She's north or farther north than I am too, I think. But yeah, I got some plants and other stuff too. So I'm excited for that. Check her stuff out, by the way, if you hadn't. I am not sure, Snoochie. I don't have money to make prints at the moment. What kind of print?
Oh, he's interested in the elk painting that I did. He's asked me a couple times, but I don't have the money to make prints right now because you got to have the initial money outlay to do it.
Mm.
Who? I thought somebody got the elk though.
Yeah, but I still have photographs of it that are good enough to make prints from.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Lori. Look at that. She already had that up there.
I
Awesome,
totally
awesome.
forgot about her having plants.
Yeah, she's got other things too. I got her on the Instagram, but she's got those other links too. And she's going to be having more stuff too. So, from who, Bob? Link, please, and thank you. Monica Lynn, the MLT there that Lori posted. Monica Lynn.
You look at Yazzie. He looks
Now
so
she
cute.
still has MLT Aqua. What's wrong, honey? You got his film. Look here. Bless him. Bless him. Bless him. He always puts his head way up like he's so proper. Bless him. He's cold,
She's in
baby.
Maryland. And your
Thanks,
boss
Bob,
is
for the
doing
mention. I'm in Eastern Maryland. Why did I think you were North Carolina? Well, she is north of here for sure. She told me that the other day when we were chatting. Guys, I have no memory at all, so I don't mean to tell lies. Your box is going out Tuesday. Yeah. Yep, that's when I asked for it. It was Tuesday. If you saw Susie's unboxing, that's a hint at what I got, but I got other things too.
You talking about that big plant?
Maybe, maybe not. Could be not. The Val,
Mm-hmm.
she's got a bunch of that, different sizes. You're losing out, Skipper. I guess she's got some left, but she has other things too.
I'm going to send her an email. I totally forgot about that. We talked about that at the Clash last year too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Terrible.
See there? Hi, Bob. Skipper pinched paint fish 3 times. What? What does that mean?
She meant to say punchy paints.
Oh, okay. Sitting beside her. I doubt it because he's still breathing. He's still breathing.
Holy cow, we got 5 minutes left. What the heck?
Yep. We got to have a hashtag too. Hashtag Skipper pinch.
Hashtag by Rob.
It's not Rob tonight. It's Daniken.
No, Rob keeps coming in and out of the stream.
Oh, I got you.
As in bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it'll throw Kenny off, and he'll probably think Rob 93 though.
Yeah. Yep. Jenna P, nice plants. Nice.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of plants growing. In that
I'll
one
have to check it out. Wonder if he's got a link. I'm not
Steven,
demanding. Yeah.
Skipper Skids.
Oh, Patty, there you go. There you go. I
We
like
will
that.
meet again, young lady.
I like that. So it's hashtag Skipper Skids. That's the latest thing going around on Instagram is like the kids would be driving and pump their grandmother, spray that fart spray. I want some of that real bad. And spray just a little squirt of it, but then they'll have rubbed chocolate or something on their shorts and they'll be like, oh my God, I'm cramping, and get up and run and leave grandma sitting there. So that's funny. Anything about pooping and farts is always funny. Unless it's you. It's all fun and games till it's you.
Oh, you actually do it.
Right. Yep. I've made a few runs myself. Pun intended. At least she doesn't use skipper skid marks. Oh. Well, either one of them will be good. That's for sure. And hey, Geek Boy, somebody was talking, I think, Rob, when you came in. Florida Fish Rescue, Elizabeth, I'm following what you guys doing. Awesome stuff. Fun till it happens to you, right, Dee Dee? All right, guys, we've got a couple minutes, so I want a break. And I know Pam's probably dying to go at her age, so let's do hashtag. It could have been you, Skipper. Hashtag Skipper Skids or hashtag Skipper Skids Marks. Either one. And thank you, guys. Thank you, Rob in absentia. Thank you, Skipper. Thank you, Pam. And thank you, mods. Thank you, everybody that showed up. Thank you, members. And thank you for the super chats. Those go to the ARC. So thank you. And I'll see you all tomorrow at 10. I guess I'll be invited.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to be doing the special stream to raise money for shelters in Betty White's name, because tomorrow would have been Betty White's 100th birthday.
Have you been able to find anything about that, like a link or something promoting it?
No, I've just seen people, posting to do it.
I meant to look for one to post on the ARCS page, locally here, so Facebook. So if I find something, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, because I got to make my thumbnail tonight for it.
Oh, that was rude. Did you see that? Skipper just walked off before the curtain went down. All right. Thank you, Pam, for hanging in till the very end. I'm sure you can hear me. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Love
guys.
you. I didn't say anything bad, Skipper, about you while you were gone.
Remember, tomorrow night we're going to do a special stream.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.